Oh shit. It's gonna do a test. Yep. I just need one more rubber band now. That'll be our.
Yeah, that's probably our reference point.
Set a baseline.
We're gonna lose count.
Oh yeah, we will.
You turn off the light also? Damn, we're really gonna do this.
Uh-huh. Let's have some fun. Oh boy. Even detecting music too.
Might as well.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna play oh, wait, they can hear us, I just realized.
Hey what's up?
Huh. Wait, can you test it again?
Yeah, sure. Crocodile.
Okay, cool. I do not know of the Sheikah sip you speak of. There we go.
Yeah.
This is actually my favorite track because I actually played this game.
Oh, yes, yo. Dude, I used to play that too back in fucking high school and all that.
Oh.
I played Ken. I was learning Fei Long also.
They had some of the best tracks.
Yeah, man. Fei Long's the one that hurt my phones the most because a lot of us connect the chord, circle, circle. Good times, man.
Oh. Yes.
Set a base.
Oh my god. We're actually gonna do this shit.
Yeah. Okay. Setting a marker.
All right, ladies and gents, peeps of the stream, we're going to be starting our live stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Happy days, Antiro. Welcome again to another episode. Oh, give me a moment.
Yeah.
That's like
The signature weapon.
the wardrobe malfunction there is like, okay. This time for real, for real this time. Happy days, Antiro. Welcome again to another episode of the Baka Den. This is your host, Baka Den, live from the Northern Mariana Islands. Hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. Oh, so it's Sunday. We've finally made it to the week again. It's another episode of the Breakpoint, and this is episode 11 of our live stream. Here on the panel tonight, we got our main man. We got Ragnazard.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? I'm at your service.
And this guy rocking it out with the Sean John shades, the Sean John aviator shades right now.
These are pretty dope.
You know, it's funny though, like there's just a like people like whenever I talk to people, right? There's three key signature items that you have on you at all times.
Yeah.
It's the glasses, the United States neck gaiter,
Yeah.
the U.S. flag neck gaiter, and then on occasions it will be the cowboy hat.
Yep, that's my that's one of my signature wears. And if you guys see me around, I think most of the time I'll be rocking a flannel too. I just have like a very big soft spot for these bad boys right here.
Oh yeah, let's not forget the flannels, man.
Yep.
Dude, man, I remember when flannels were a big thing back in back during my days. That was like more of the that when they were trying to bring back the nerd culture movement.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, flannels are nice. I know it's contrary. I know it's contrary to popular belief because, like, in terms of the fashion world, like people believe that like anything like checkered just makes you look whiter. But I think with fashion, like everybody should have the freedom to choose what they want to wear.
Yeah, for sure. Because for me, I started wearing flannels because of the symbolism. So when I think of flannels, I think of blue collar workers. A number one example and a stereotype is lumberjacks. So like one of my coworkers made a funny joke. All I needed is a beanie, a longer beard, and then some safety boots and an axe, and there you go. I have the lumberjack package. The jeans is optional because it's pretty hot here in Saipan. So yeah.
Let's not forget about the suspenders too.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, you gotta
Every time. Yeah, dude. I am ready to chop the iron tree for King Bantalan.
I think you're gonna start off with the Tongan first.
Yeah, for sure, man. I gotta feed the goats somehow.
Oh my god. I don't know if I introduced myself, but if you guys are wondering, if you guys are new to the stream, my name is Baka Den. I am a live streamer from the Northern Mariana Islands. This podcast that you're hearing right now is here in the Northern Mariana Islands.
Yep.
Specifically in Saipan. So for those of you that are tuning in from different parts of the world, welcome. I'm pretty sure for some of my longtime peeps that have been here, it's probably like early morning for some of you guys. And I just want to say for those of you that are staying up at this point in time, you guys are the realists. I don't know what you guys would be doing, but you know you should be sleeping. I would recommend that you get some sleep, but it means a lot. It means a lot that you're able to stop by the stream, regardless.
And just a little shout out to our Muslim viewers. I would like to say, happy Eid Mubarak to everyone and to your families as well. Just this morning, I passed by a lot of people who were doing the prayers for that holiday, and for sure they're really welcoming. So it was a really cool story because I was passing by after my run and all that, and I think they got confused because I thought I was one of a fellow processioner as well, like for the prayers and all that because of my beard and all that. And it was very kind of them to tell me, it's like, hey, once you're done with your run and all that, get changed and head to the because like they made like a mini mosque or something like that for their prayer for Eid Mubarak. And yeah, it was really sweet because It's essentially a feasting celebration after. I think there's Ramadan, and I forgot what was uh that session in between that, and then there's I Mubarak in the end. It's like the capstone of the procession and all that. So yeah, to your families who celebrate it, you guys have a good one.
Thank you. It's interesting though, because we were actually just talking about that earlier before
Yeah,
the stream, because before Ramadan is a is a nationally recognized holiday, and
yeah.
the thing about the concept behind Ramadan is that you have to fast for how long again?
It starts in March and ends around April 10, I believe. It's a pretty long one.
That is hella long.
Yeah,
I was like, for Catholics, right? Because this is also around the time when Lenten season kicks in.
yeah.
So like you have to give up something for Lent.
Hmm.
But this one's different. Like this covers like necessities, like food and water.
Yeah,
You are like for real, like you cannot eat or drink
yeah.
during that period.
So especially with don't quote me on this. This is like research I've done like a while back. And you guys enjoying fasting? Damn, you guys have like iron wills, man. Because being deprived of like a staple in your life, and let's say for our lovely viewers who live here, rice. Depriving yourself of that's pretty tough. I was like, for me for Lent, I gave up pork and beef for a while,
Mm.
and it was hard for my dad and I, cause like, I mean, for the first week it was all right, but then the next week my dad was like, "Shit, we ran out of fish. We didn't think this through." And then my dad like made a really funny jokes like how he's like in his thick, beautiful Filipino accent. Punyeta, how did our ancestors do this? Tangina, I feel so stupid. Like these guys expect us to live in a river nowadays. I told my dad, but dad, we live close to an ocean. But my dad's like, but that's too much energy to do fishing. I was like, oh, you're right. So after a week, we went back to our regular diet and all that. But we tried. But yeah, it takes a lot of like discipline and all that to like stick to your like your Lent schedule and all that, because it's tough. And even after Lent, a lot of like depending on how in terms of Catholicism and all, depending on your family's like interpretation of the Bible and all that, some families are pretty strict too on when they eat pork or like meat as well. Some families tend to not eat pork and or any pork and beef around Wednesdays or something like that. Some on Sabbath. They're pretty strict. So
Mm.
luckily for my dad and I, we do practice some biblical holidays and all that, but we're not as like we try not to interpret everything literally as we try to do like this year.
I mean, we try to take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's get right to the heart of our conversation before we get started. So as you guys can see, we have this watermelon here. We have this watermelon, and you're probably thinking, why the hell is there a watermelon here on this in the podcast? Well, ladies and gents, I don't know if you guys have seen that TikTok that trend that
Don't worry, we got.
I don't know if you guys have seen that trend that's been hitting up on TikTok, but what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting rubber bands on the watermelon, and we're gonna count how many watermelons it's gonna take to break the
Yeah,
break the rubber. How many rubber bands it would take to break this watermelon? So we already put one. We already put one rubber band here. I really just mixed those up, huh?
yeah. And just a little disclaimer for our viewers out there: we don't promote the wasting of food.
Don't worry, we'll eat this right. We'll eat this right after. Trust me. For,
That's number two.
for your safety purposes as well, do not try this at home.
And if you guys are ever gonna replicate this challenge, we highly recommend you don't wear white,
Yeah.
unless you guys have like Clorox on hand.
Man. Well, doing laundry is definitely gonna be just as annoying.
Yeah, and what sucks about like doing laundry, especially with whites, the key thing to getting rid of the stains is urgency. Like how fast do you get to the stains? That's like the number one like way to get rid of your stains in your white clothes.
You know, this reminds me of a time when I was in Guam,
Yeah.
and I got excited
Uh-huh.
because I went to Jamaican Grill and I ordered the jerk burger, and they had sweet potato fries.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, and the one thing that was unique about it was they included a special sauce called curry mayonnaise.
Ayo.
And so I was like, oh, that sounds nice, and it tasted great. Like it was sweet.
We're at 10.
It was spicy. 11. It was spicy. It was sweet. But the thing was like, I'm a messy eater. So what happened was, while I was eating, I was wearing a white shirt, and the mayonnaise just like landed on my shirt. Now, mind you, if it was like white mayonnaise, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Except this was curry.
Oh, right.
So like,
It's like those color brown ones, right?
yeah, and
Ah.
see the crazy thing is when it comes to curry, right? It's actually a lot harder to take out. It's actually a lot harder to take out curry stains
Yeah.
from a white fabric.
And you have to consider the fact that the sauces are thicker.
But I just wanna say shouts out to Madel because she gave me the ultimate solution: baking soda plus Clorox and detergent. You scrub the area with baking soda and Clorox, and then you sit it out with with some detergent, and it actually goes away quite well. And
Yeah.
so like if I ever get white if I ever have white clothing with stains on it, I will definitely consider that definitely consider that in the near future.
Oh yeah.
What are the chances of this so you know I did
Fuck, I lost. I just realized I lost count already. Oh well. Well, we'll just go by containers then.
I'm kind of scared since we're using a ceramic bowl, so I'm like with the force of this pressure, will this also affect the like if this thing breaks, will this break the bowl as well?
So I think my assumption is that it'll compress slowly. So rather than like a fast like crush and all that, it's just gonna go. It's gonna get. I swear we sound like fucking serial killers. The watermelon will slowly get crushed rather than having a quick painless death. And hey, we do not promote the murder of rats. Come on now, we're not that evil. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I mean we I mean the rat had it coming, okay? The rat had it coming.
It followed the policy of, of humans, man. Like the rats decided to fuck around and it ended up finding out.
I'm telling you, man. I don't want the return of the black plague to come back again, man.
But, hey, the good news is with today's technology, we'll be fine. Like back then, it was unsanitary as fuck, man. The Middle Ages was disgusting. Man, imagine that. Like the fact that these like yes, this is the same Middle Ages that that use powder wigs and all that. Like these people are the same type of people that take a dump and whatever like excrement they have in their lovely poop bucket, they'll just throw in the middle of the street and hope the rain just like washes it off, man.
That actually reminds me of like the Victorian way of doing laundry. So it's crazy though, because like when they clean their clothes, right?
Yeah.
They use urine to clean
boy.
it off. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it, but I mean, sure, yeah, urine.
For our streamers that are for our viewers that are currently eating right now, we apologize for the topic that we just brought up.
We are really going straight with this. Yeah, Victorian era was a weird time indeed.
Yeah. If you think about it, back like people made a joke like the Middle Ages, Victorian era, you can call that the puberty of humanity. Today we're in the modern ages where, of course, we're still morons and all that, but hey, we're more high tech morons if you think about it.
Well, I'm just glad we got past the phase of eating Tide Pods and and licking off ice cream off of freezers.
Oh no!
In grocery stores.
Oh ew!
Yeah, no,
No!
people actually do that.
Yo, that's gross, man.
No, it's like people will do some of the stupidest stuff to get recognized online.
That's gross.
I was like all for the wrong reasons too. But I mean it is what it is. You know.
Can't make this up, man. That's gross. You like think about like you buy like a tub of like Rock Hero, you open it up, and then there's that one suspicious scoop mark, and then you tell yourself this is not a spoon.
Yeah, that's a deep one, man. It's like you gotta have like a really good
Like those anteater tongues and all that.
it's like you see the teeth marks alongside it. That, I really don't know. I really do not know what to make of it, but well, the stupid part about that whole situation was that this was actually during the quarantine era.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so a lot more worse, and a lot of brain cells that went off, and a lot of people that went to jail because of that. Rightfully so, though. Like
Yes, please.
that that's a threat to society.
All the disgusting germs that's gonna be passed around. Tuesday, you buy Rocky Road, you open the tub, oops, there's a suspicious scoop mark. I hope it's a spoon.
You know, I really didn't think about the figurines for a moment, but I'm like, they're also going to be in the line of fire too.
Megan means red, Ace is red, Miku's in between.
Did you say Ace? This is Luffy, man.
Fuck! Oh, shoot! Alright, boys, it's over. I'm a casual. I'm exposed. I'm a filthy casual, boys.
I was like,
Oh, shit. One ran down.
this definitely does not look up.
Yeah, at a glance, I got mistaken.
I was like, this is definitely not.
But thank you for bringing up the concern, Captain D. Yeah, if the watermelon's about to go kablooey, yeah, we'll start moving the stuff around.
Yeah. Oh. Cleanup is definitely gonna be an interesting one.
I just realized out of all the days I didn't bring my waterproof case too. Oh boy. Oh well. Time for the ants to have a party in my phone.
You know it's fun. Man, I was hoping to do this like when Earl goes here, but man, so we were at we were at Monagaha today, so it was a beach day episode for us, and like the crazy part was that Earl bought a waterproof case from eBay, and he wanted to test it out. So what happened was he was so excited to test it out. He went out to into the water, and then he saw Madel playing in the water.
Yeah.
And then he goes next to her, right? And he's like, "Hey, Madel, check it out." So he takes his phone and he throws it into the water, and I'm like she was just as shocked, like seeing that thing as he did, and like Earl was like. And the crazy thing was, it worked.
Yeah. So just a little side note, if you guys are shopping for like waterproof cases, so you have to remember the definition between waterproof and water resistant. So the thing is about a lot of proof cases is that they're water resistant. They can be submerged underwater, however, only for a limited time, like an hour or two, and after that, it'll start seeping in.
Really?
Yeah. That's like a disclaimer with a lot of like waterproof cases. It's more resistant than waterproof. Like my Ghost Tech case for my S9 and all that. Yes, I can submerge it in white water as I like wash the dishes and all that. Yes, I tested it out. Yes, I tested it by washing my phone with like soap and sponge and all that. Yeah, it's water resistant and it's waterproof too. I even like ran with it on rainy days too. And yeah, but like prolonged like submerging in water, especially salt water, it'll eventually like seep through. Like as like all objects that go in water.
Here I am, like when I'm out running, like in order for me to like make sure that everything is in check, like what I would do is if I go out on a run and it's like super rainy outside, like I will take a Ziploc bag and then put my phone inside there.
The 30-cent solution.
Yeah, man. Hey, if it works, it works, right?
Yeah. I have an uncle that instead of using a wallet, he uses a fucking Ziploc. And if I'm correct, for those who went to Saipan Southern, there's a chemistry teacher by the name of Roy Adsit. He uses
Oh,
that guy, man. What a mad lad. He uses a freaking Ziploc bag for like for money and his credentials and all that.
wait, for real?
Yeah.
Has he ever heard of a wallet or?
No, he knows what a wallet is, but like I don't know. I think he was just that much of a cheapskate. Because in general, yeah, that dude was like cheapskate of the cheapskate. Like my goodness, like I remember I was helping him out clean his classroom and all that.
Oh, this is gonna be hella messy, Mark. Uh, remember, guys, do not try this at home.
You know what scares me? We're not even through with this first container yet.
I was like, you know what? If we're going to do this,
Yeah.
right? Like, I was with when me and Arnold were at the start, we're like, we're gonna go ahead and uh buy because he was telling me, yo, these are 199 per pop, and I was like, we're gonna buy 5.
Yeah.
And so that's that's pretty much what came to be of this phenomenon that you see right here before us.
It was Earl that like thought of the idea, right?
Actually, no, it was me.
Oh.
So I was, cause me and Earl were at a party Tuesday night, and in our very fancy conversation, I was like, watermelon came to be a topic. Part of the reason why is because I learned the guy that was talking to us was like, oh, did you know if you're trying to stop yourself from getting drunk or getting a hangover, the best thing to do is to eat a watermelon. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. You eat a watermelon to get over your hangover. Because here's the thing: when you're hungover, which by the way is not the best feeling in the world, so please make sure to drink responsibly. Like,
And for any minors in this Twitch chat, we do not condone drinking for those who are still underage. Thank you very much.
yeah, I better not see you drinking when you're under 21. So anyways, yeah, because the thing is like when you get drunk, right? You actually lose a lot of you actually get dehydrated. So a lot of the water and the nutrients that you have in your system are being flushed out you. That's why you get these feelings of dizziness, right? As you wake up. So what watermelons do is they not only hydrate you, but they also replenish all the electrolytes that you lost when you were in your drinking episode.
Well, in this case, we're suffocating the electrolytes out of it.
I'm like, I've lost count. I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many rubber bands we've reached.
Like the container doesn't even tell how many bands are.
Jesus Christ! Look at this thing.
They're like the cheapo rubber bands too.
That's like $22. I don't know. I feel really nervous about like I was at my parents' house yesterday, and I was like, Mama, can I get a bowl? Cause my bowl broke. And I was like, she's probably gonna see this. She's probably gonna see this.
Like light bulb.
Oh,
Bowl.
This bowl. So like, she's probably gonna look at this podcast and be like, Anak.
Like fine china's pretty pricey.
Yeah. So I've been told. What's up, Poison? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh. Just like. So what I'm hoping is that the watermelon does not break the bowl. You should be fine. That's a great question. Poison. They're coming a bit late.
They're lagging. They're at like 400 ping right now. Fortunately.
Wait, what were we talking about before? Oh, we were talking about watermelons and how they cure hangovers.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you ever have a hangover, eat a watermelon.
Random fact of the day.
Yeah, random fact of the day. Ugh. Like, man, if this thing explodes.
Oh, like I'd be happy if it like blows up the
Like,
face.
like, whoa.
I can imagine Twitch chat clipping this shit already. I'm so down to get clipped on. Let's go.
So, you know what's funny? I was like, we're gonna put as much we're gonna load this up with like rubber bands and then wait for Roland Roland Diaz to go. All right, guys, you guys finish off the rest. We're just gonna watch. That's like
That's their penalty for being late for
That's
the
like-
stream.
don't come late to the podcast then. That's okay. We love them. We love them. Call it tough love, if you will.
Yep.
Oh,
Still good.
it's looking pretty good.
Yeah. Watermelon. You know what? Like, I like imagining like what if the watermelon is like sentient? Oh,
I did not
I was about to ask if watermelons had sentience. That is such a fucking great answer. Well, thankfully, no. Fruits do not have sentience. Thank God. They're living things, but no sentience.
God, man, I got the
Oh shit.
No one clip that. No one clip that.
Ooh. Already, someone's on the way to do it.
Oh, jeez, man. Oh God. Why do we do this to ourselves?
We know, we understand the pain. Okay. There you go.
Sentient. You know, I've heard of people like who are spiritually in tune that can hear the voices of nature, who believe that
They shouldn't be in the stream then. Just imagine. They walk and all they hear is shit. We're gonna give that dude some PTSD.
Well, that's a great question, Kisa. I don't even know what we're doing. We're seeing we're seeing how many rubber bands it would take to open up this watermelon.
See, Kisa, this is for academic purposes. As a man of academic integrity, I am trying to make sure that this experiment is a success without any failures.
This is like it's like trying to figure out how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center.
Oh
with the
shit!
seed pop.
It is.
Actually, you know that would actually be a pretty good stream topic to go.
So we get like what, like 3 to 4 like Tootsie Rolls, and then like Tootsie Pops, and we'll find out. And I get like the mic so close to our fucking lips, so all you hear is I had this conversation when I took end of my history with like a classmate of mine, and like he asked the same questions. He's like, hey, no, like there's a good. She's like, you never know that they hired a professional licker to find out. And he's like, bro, I wonder how much do you get paid to be a professional licker?
Man, I want that job though.
Right, just think, but like imagine like talking to like people. I was like, hey, you know what I do for a living? I lick lollipops. I'm a professional licker.
He's like professional.
Yes, I have a PhD. Why, thank you very much.
Man, I want to get that freaking.
Like a good side hustle, man.
Just imagine having to do I feel like we're gonna be in the line of fire. Just like
Me, I'm ready. I'm ready to get embraced by nature.
I hope you remember your physical science, because man, the force that it would take out of this watermelon to.
Remember, it's just fruit.
I'm like, we'll probably get sucker punched though. That'll make a really cool story. I was like, how'd you get the black eye? Well, you see,
The watermelon was plus.
you know what? I should probably wear some glasses too.
Yeah, there's safety goggles at home.
Like, well, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out with a bang.
Laundry's no biggie for me either. I live close to one, so yeah, it ain't a big problem.
Yeah. Man, that John Cena jump scare, man.
You sure about
Are you sure about that? No, I grew up watching wrestling for a while, and you know people like to say that wrestling is fake.
I think that's the charm of it. Like the theatrics and all that. Oh, someone's heart was broken when they heard wrestling's fake.
I mean, it's up to you guys to believe that wrestling is fake. I think we've already.
It's I think it's more it's scripted because of course the stunts are of course they're real, and you know they put their bodies and all on the line just to do like sweet ass like high jump attacks.
Yeah, but I mean for the moves that they do, yeah, I think those are real.
Did Baka ever get suplexed?
Actually, if you want the answer to that
Yeah,
question,
my cheek. In his dreams for sure. So,
I mean, but yeah, I grew up watching wrestling, and man, like, some of the stories, some of the stories that you see in WWE are just absolutely messed up. Like some of the things that you see like make you question how the hell did these things even ever?
do you remember the Eddie Guerrero fucking custody match?
Oh my god! I remember watching. I thought I was watching a teleserie for a second because I'm like they're right. No, because like it started out because you know Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio were like buddy man, and they were like, man, I love you, brother, I love you,
Yeah.
orale ese.
Yep.
Man, I love the dynamic between them because like they were so close knit and they were so tight that they were tag team champions for
For a while,
for a while, and then something happened where they lost their title and they stopped being friends. They stopped being friends, right? So the rivalry just stemmed, right? And now, like when you like for some reason, Rey Mysterio's son comes into the mix and like you hear stories like, you know, actually he may be your son, but he was technically mine. And the way Eddie Guerrero did it was like so low blow because he went into the middle of the ring. He took out the steel chair and he took a book and he started reading from that book. And I'm like, oh no! And it's like the
This is a fucking custody match. This is what happens when you don't invent fucking DNA testing, guys.
and the fact that they had to ladder match the custody man was even.
Like, yeah, like as an adult, you'd be like, these guys never heard of a fucking courtroom. Oh well.
I was like, we're gonna settle it. We're gonna settle it in wrestling. Why not?
Fucking ladders, man. Let's go.
Oh, what's another one? Actually, there was the John Cena and Edge rivalry.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I thought you know it was an interesting rivalry, sure. But like the fact that they allowed this one scene to appear on live TV was absolutely messed up. And this was the scene where like
Edge and
yeah, when Edge was going out with Lita, right?
yeah.
And Edge won the WWE Championship.
I remember this.
So like mind you, this is TV 14, right? And they did it in the ring. Like there was a like I don't even know where to go with this. There was an actual bed in the ring,
They got busy, all right.
and it was like I was like, of course they had the blankets to cover everything up, but you know, what it didn't make sense to me until like it didn't occur to me, but the fact that you know when you look at the audience members in the stadium, well, some of them are kids, man.
Right? Yeah.
So could you imagine you're like you're a 6-year-old kid, and then you see a bed in the middle. You see Edge and Lita getting it on, and you're like.
That's
You're like
wrestling.
you're that one parent that like covers their eyes, like in the middle of that.
Oh man. And then you have to tell yourself like, fuck. That was a full price ticket.
It's weird. Like it's just weird to think. It's just weird to think about it in that perspective. But like that was one scene in wrestling that they got. That was one scene in wrestling that they got away with.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh.
Like when it comes to like wrestling, they'll like know the fucking history on it. Like as a connoisseur, although you still got like four more fucking containers to deal with.
I wonder how many. How many? I think I broke off like two rubber bands
I
earlier.
already broke
And I was like, once this watermelon breaks, that's it. That's when you know we go straight into our commercial break.
Dun 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 dun.
Is your anxiety kicking in? Are you not entertained? Oh my god.
Oh, I think the one thing we should have brought was these athletic supporters, aka the chili cups, bro. In case the sharks fly to our like children makers. Crap. How did you? How did I end up being sterile? Yo, I blew up watermelon. Shit. Out of all the days we didn't wear
Actually,
chili cup too.
Yeah, let me see. No. It's not the watermelon I'm worried about. Emotional damage.
That's only half the battle after having your kids blown off. Crap. By a watermelon? Shit.
Yeah.
In terms of like the dent and all that, yes, you.
This would make a lot more sense.
Oh yeah, I feel. Oh shoot! If I didn't feel this for a minute. Oh, there's a dent. Yeah, it's actually compressing.
Okay, we're gonna use this pot instead.
All right. Yay! Oh my goodness!
Is it actually?
There you go, Twitch chat. There's more progress so far.
Imagine that thing like actually like pops in the middle of the street.
Yo, that'd be a fucking nightmare.
Like, wait, care.
Like here, Twitch chat, boom. Emotional damage. Like the sides. Like here, like here. Yeah, here.
Oh my god.
Oh. Yes! Hold on, lads!
Oh. What we do for content, we dress up as chicks and we also try to explode watermelons.
And that's just one podcast.
Oh my god. Now, I know we're not the first ones to do this trend because there's a lot of people on TikTok that have been doing this for a while and
What happened?
I'm just
Oh,
I'm just looking at the chat. It's hard for me to look at it with these glasses on and I'm like, hell no, or to the no, hell to the no. You know, it's fun. It's interesting though, because like I remember Green was actually playing this song a lot as a meme, and he told me recently that he told me before that the original singer for the Hell No song passed away during that time.
well, like as he was flying to heaven, what'd you say? Oh hell no!
We were actually talking about this at the beach, but it's like when we were talking about death, we were like, all right, so how exactly do you want to go out when you die?
So my dad's method is to be thrown out in the ocean and be eaten by sharks to be useful one last time. I'm still figuring out what do I want to do. Like, because like low-key, I don't mind getting like turned into ash and being poured into like the dirt and all. I enjoy like a Fortnite dance party with the fucking worms and all that. I'm down to do that. Just follow my dad's or be useful one last time.
Oh my god.
That's the worms when they find out I taste like sinigang. Like, oh, it's too sour. The ashes are too sour. You put too much sinigang mix.
You know, to be honest, my hands are sweaty right now.
Is it getting nerve-wracking?
I mean, like you look at it, there's a bulge.
There's me. You're cowabunga, baby.
It's so loading.
You see, there's a saying. If you don't fear death, you won't be coming.
You know, I would like to think that was. Oh, frick. It like shot back at me, and I'm like,
Okay, this container is filled on a lot of like this.
it's like it's flying all over the place. It's like your anxiety levels are like, your anxiety levels.
That's like 10, like 7 in a row. Yeah, this one has been under. Wait, hold on a minute.
These rubber bands are flying all over the place, man.
Yeah, these rubber bands have not been used for a long while. Like they've been in.
Oh, they're so brittle.
Yeah.
I was like, which is gonna break first, the rubber bands or the watermelon?
Well, to be fair, these were $2 a pop, so yeah, yeah. Stretch them out before you.
Yeah,
load them in.
I could imagine like
You know, it makes me wonder, like the people who invented rubber, like I can't wait. I can't wait for these rubber bands to to be helpful to the world one day. Yeah, I'm helping humanity, also humanity. So we're gonna destroy rubber.
these
Containers aside, it's telling us, brothers, don't go for it.
I'm like, oh, it actually works.
Oh, which one?
I'm trying not to. Like
Again, guys, when you're gonna do this experiment, please be careful.
yes, do not try this at home.
You guys have families to go home to.
Then there's us.
Ready for it, imagine in our fucking funeral. I can imagine the stream. Their last words were, "Hey, y'all, watch this."
I was like, we end up on an episode of Brew.
Oh,
It's like this streamer and his friend we're currently putting rubber bands on a watermelon.
to protect their identities, we are calling them AP and SN.
I was like, and then Brew plays the intro. It's like today's episode, and then I go straight into today's episode. Covers watermelon safety and rubber band safety. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, no. Are you tired of watermelons blowing up in your fucking house? Worry not, boys. Wait.
So, I was mentioning like, if I were to die, I would like to be cremated as well.
Ayo.
I don't know, like I would like to be cremated and have my ashes spread spread out. Like I don't like the idea of like I have claustrophobia. Like I don't like enclosed spaces, and the idea of me like being in a coffin is just absolutely terrifying.
I get it, yeah.
Like you're 6 feet under.
Under.
And like
and you're in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Freaking structure deck box.
no. Oh, I was like, let my ashes be free, or use it or use me as nitrogen for trees. Yeah, because when you decompose, you turn into you convert into nitrogen,
Yeah, right.
which is used as energy for plants and other resources.
Yo, like I saw like a friend of mine in Discord's like he wants to do the car method where like he's gonna donate his organs and all that, but then like before he dies he's gonna get a tattoo in it and it'll tattoo his chest and the tattoo will say spare parts only.
What the what?
Yeah, he's gonna go with the base method. Like that's what he said. Like he's willing to donate his organs, but the condition is he has to tattoo himself first in his chest, so it says spare parts only. And then he was even considering like he's gonna put like a tiny like disclaimer text saying no refunds.
Wait, do you hear knocks?
I'll check.
All right.
Oh,
Oh yeah, man. These rubber bands just be breaking down on us, right? Don't go breaking my parts. Does it look like this watermelon's about to burst right now? Because I don't even know. No one's there. False alarm. False alarm.
right.
We
Back
were
to the surgery.
we were actually also talking about like different types of deaths. Like, aside from the traditional like burial, right?
Yeah.
I think the Viking funeral is an interesting one.
Oh, like where they sail you off and like burn you with like arrows, right, and all that.
Yeah. So like they put you on a wooden raft with like flowers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like you have you they push the raft off so that hey Raz, what's good, man? Yeah, so we're doing stupid stuff right now. As fitting of the name it is.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so as the wooden raft floats over, you have somebody with a flaming arrow that shoots it up, and like the arrow lands onto the wooden raft and it burns while your body's being cast out and cast out.
I also made this like hypothesis, like imagine if the tourists were watching without context. They're like, "Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're burning the body."
I was like, you see like a bunch of guys like with flaming arrows. Huh. But yeah, different places from different parts of the world have interesting ways of celebrating funerals. The I forget. I think it was Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria. The Nigerian coffin dance, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, like you know,
This is a fitting meme for some reason once this watermelon explodes.
I just find it interesting though. The reason why they dance around the coffin and the reason why they're smiling and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not because the person that they didn't like the person that died. That's completely contrary to the to that fact. Apparently, and I could be wrong. Maybe this is probably a different country. But the thing is, like when they do when they perform the coffin dance,
Yeah.
the coffin dance was actually used as a way to celebrate their death.
Oh,
Because most people when they look at death, they mourn over the over the person that's dying.
Mhm.
So instead, they move around, they dance because they want the person to they want to be happy. They want to be happy for the person as
Yeah.
well and to continue to live on. This is why they perform the Nigerian the Nigerian coffin dance. But like it definitely puts a lot of perspective into definitely puts a lot of its perspective definitely puts into a lot of perspective like uh how deaths should be celebrated, and I like that concept. Like to celebrate death.
Yeah.
Be happy for
You're moving on to a better place and all.
yeah uh as much because the thing is as much as like I'm terrified. I've been terrified of death for the longest time, but you know we have a finite lifespan,
Yeah.
even though we tend to think
We all
more.
gonna eat dirt one day.
Yeah. And it's interesting because we as humans are designed to think as if we live forever, and it would be a nice thought. Right? But again,
And then there's the two of us trying to speed up the process. So
no, but like it goes to show also, like, um whatever you're going through in life, like, make them not only make the most of it, but also like do things that will uh put your heart at ease, things that make you happy, right? uh and to your benefit.
yeah.
I say to your benefit because, like, people will take different methods to do it to their own detriment.
Mhm.
Like, too much, so much so that it gets to the point where, like, it becomes a addiction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, like,
And then there's us speed running it.
mm, I've lost count as to how many rubber bands we've already put in.
Yeah. One thing's for sure, we aside from the casualties like the dead rubber bands and all that, we already went through like
I'm pretty sure Thousand Ways to Die is coming up with they're coming back with the rerun, and then
we're gonna be the fucking premiere episode.
no, we're gonna be death number 1001. Okay, we need a creative way to title our death. Melon.
Oh.
Or I was like, when life gives you melons.
Oh.
I think that would be an interesting anchor, because the thing is, like, with Thousand Ways to Die, they, like, when a person dies at the end of the episode, they give a very witty
Joke and all that.
yeah,
Pun.
they give a very witty line alongside the what number of death this is, which is funny because, like, the book version for Thousand Ways to Die is called the Darwin Awards.
Hey, yo. I evolution. There's us breaking the barrier.
I remember. I had a teacher in the third grade, who would read the Darwin Awards, and I thought it was interesting because, as a third grader, I'm like, oh boy, we're gonna do reading, and she reads us the list of deaths and how they died. I'm like, that's very fitting for a third grader. This is, like, based on real life events.
Yep.
But the one scene that always gets in my head was the story of this man who died. Obviously, because this is the Darwin Awards. But the thing that caught my attention was that he was a hunter. So one day he was hunting in the woods with his dog, and right as they were about to finish, he put his gun and his dog in the truck, right? Yo, we got a sub from Snuggy. Yo, much love, bro. Dude, shout out to my boy Snuggy, man.
Yo, what's up, Snuggy?
How you doing, bro? Good to see ya. As you can see, we are
Making
stacking.
really bad decisions.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm surprised that the watermelon is able to survive this long.
The tension, like the physical structure of the watermelon, as we speak.
Yes.
Yep.
So much so that I'm worried that at first I was worried that it was gonna go towards our chest. Now I'm kind of worried because it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna go straight to our face.
The one I'm more worried about is my nutsacks.
Let's not talk about the knots, man.
The crown jewels.
Are you sure about
Damn,
that?
man, I want to live with a pair of balls, guys. Come on.
I mean, if you lose them, take your pick.
That's a big selection of balls you got there.
I'm a juggler. I come equipped.
One of my favorite juggling balls that you have is like the LED ones. Those are pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I always carry LED balls whenever I perform. So
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I might use them later on.
Ayo.
So I just wanted to go back into the I just wanted to go back into the the story that I got. So there's a scene in the Darwin Awards.
Oh, let's see what is Bob Russell. Oh no, the 8 ball has been sentient. Oh no.
Oh no, bro.
Twitch chat, win. Twitch chat, I think Skynet's close by. Oh crap.
Damn. But you know what? Bob Ross lives in our hearts.
We make happy little accidents right now.
This is definitely one of them. This is definitely one of them. Shouts out to Bob Ross, yeah. You know what's interesting about the Bob Ross channel?
Yeah.
That thing is a 24-hour that thing is a 24-hour live stream.
Oh yeah, and
Like-
the fact that every piece takes a while to make it goes on for a while for sure.
Steve Ross was an interesting one when he brought his son to the stream.
Yeah.
He's an exact replication of his dad.
Mhm.
Like when he was painting.
Yeah.
And I found that interesting because he has that one meme that really caught my attention, and it was like he made a mistake,
Mhm.
and then he was like, "Oh, actually, I didn't make a mistake. Yeah, I pulled a little sneaky over there." And then that became the meme of the YouTube comment section, man. I'm like, yeah, Steve Ross. I want that kind of humor. It's like you think you fooled him? No, he pulls a sneaky, man.
Yeah, man.
What was I gonna? Oh yeah, going back into the Darwin Awards. What was I gonna say? So in the story, this story involves a hunter who goes out with his dog in the middle of the woods, right? And they finish hunting, right? So once they finish hunting, his dog goes into the truck, and then the hunter puts the gun on his dashboard, right?
Yeah.
As he was about to enter, he forgot that the gun was protruding outside of his driver's side window. So as he was about to get in, the dog accidentally pulls the trigger and kills the hunter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like, that actually happened. So yeah,
Bad luck.
I was like, talk about man's best friend. I don't know about you, but like, I know that dog didn't intend to kill the guy,
Oh yeah.
but like, it's just unfortunate when. It's just unfortunate when you have something like that happen. It's like
The rubber bands are trying to
you try to
tell
get
us. They're warning us.
you try to get to heaven, and then God asks you, "So how'd you die?" Well, my dog shot me.
God, I bet the heavens are like, but I swear these dogs are for humans. We made the man's best friend.
On paper. It's like
Feel the watermelon. Science.
well, there's the surface tension here. And so anxieties take over as we try to figure out why exactly we are doing this. And then we are reminded. Oh. Yeah. For those of you that are tuning in, we're already 1 hour into the stream. Welcome again to the podcast. My name is Baka.
Rock Nazard at your service.
Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing.
And these rubber bands have been in stock for a while. A lot of them are giving up on me. Oh,
I was like, I hope they never let you down.
if only.
I hope they never run around and desert you.
Unfortunately.
I hope they never make you cry.
And say goodbye.
Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
We just rolled Twitch chat. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we did.
Fuck. Don't tell me we're gonna. Well, yeah. We just have to keep in mind that we got a lot of casualties, the rubber bands that gave up on us. Well, the rubber bands we bought, there's a good chance that they've been in stock for a while.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since we last these been actually used, and they're being used to open up a watermelon.
Again, imagine the inventor rubber band's like, my invention is gonna help humanity one way or another. Also humanity. So we decided to suffocate a watermelon with rubber band. Here's how it went.
You know, the fact that it's leaning towards this side is already giving me anxiety.
I welcome it. I welcome the anxiety. Empathy.
Like, how about the? So yeah, we've already used two jars, vials.
Yeah. There's like a lot of dead rubber. Just
A moment of silence for our rubber bands.
fallen rubber band.
The fallen rubber bands.
Fallen rubber band. Fallen.
I was like, I can only imagine the impact of the rubber bands as it hits. Like how exactly would you make? How exactly would you make up this?
This is gonna be a story, all right. Especially if your friends are at a bar or something. You're gonna tell them, all right, guys, I spent $10 on rubber bands and $9 in the watermelon. Here's what happened.
So this is a $20 venture.
And yeah, Twitch chat. If like by feeling the watermelon, you can like I can feel like the change in the structure. This thing don't feel round no more. It has curves. Like your favorite wife who's on.
Oh, we're gonna talk about waifus now. We talking about waifus here?
Uh-oh. Chat. Incoming chica symbols. Tally ho.
Actually, before I get into that, and no, I am not a chica simp. Just for the record here. Actually,
Okay, these are like
yeah, these are definitely great rubber bands.
the last fucking containers. What's being mean?
So, waifus. Actually,
Chica sim. Uh-oh. The Skynet 8 ball at the end.
that's a lie. That is cap.
Uh-oh. Let's chat. Let's verify. Use the power of Skynet 8 ball. Ask the question one more time, baby. Let's see if it's a scam.
Honestly.
Sentient fucking magic 8 ball. That's a terrifying thing.
Yes, it is definitely terrifying.
I got the evidence. It's over, boys. Got it.
I think we lost.
Did you cap about earlier? Oof.
Come on, come on. It's not supposed to be like that. This 8 ball is telling me out, man.
It's Skynet, dude. It's sentient. He's on to us. Oh wait, were these like the $2 Pokemon packs? Yeah, I've seen those in street markets, like the $2 ones. And like you can tell they're all about bootleg, like when they have like the rock paper scissors fucking symbol. I'm like rock paper scissors.
Rock paper scissors.
Yeah, some bootlegs have those too.
How exactly would that work though?
No clue, because what they do with like bootleg cards, they just as long as it looks like the card, it works. But then to not get their asses sued, they just put like some minor they add more random stuff to those bootleg cards and all that. Not get fucking hunted down by Nintendo.
Hey, Green's here.
Heyo.
Yes, there's a storm that's approaching, and this is probably the start of this is probably the start. Oh, Green! By clicking hell no on the channel points, I think you'll enjoy it. Oh shit!
What?
I was like the rubber band flew out. I thought it was a watermelon that
Now it's very visible, like they change in shape.
I was like,
Look, Twitch chat, have a great
no. Oh, no. Bro.
No.
much force do you think it would require? It would feel.
Well, let's ask Google. Alright. Required force to destroy.
Like how
Required force to destroy.
Emotional damage.
So, if we're gonna use your if you're gonna use your claws to destroy the watermelon, apparently someone asked this already.
Wait, what?
Somebody asked you, how many pounds of force do I need to crush water between my legs? Somebody asked it already.
How many?
Alright, one dude went with the common sense route. Don't waste food, buddy.
Obviously, yeah.
Alright, so if we're gonna go with an estimate, we're gonna need more than 100 kilograms worth of force to destroy this. So you're gonna need strong legs, man.
Man, gotta hit leg day again.
Yep. And if you want to go by tools as a big form of benefit, like a 10-pound sledgehammer's enough.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then if you want, and then. Oh, gee, and if you want to split the wood that's underneath this thing, probably a 20-pound sledgehammer as well.
Okay, how powerful would it be if you use rubber bands against the watermelon?
Okay.
We're gonna.
If we're using any form of conventional way to destroy watermelon, we're gonna need 365 pounds worth of a watermelon on average. But because this is a smaller one, we're gonna need less. It's like you know how like in the United States, like in counties, like watermelons are bigger, but like in
Right.
like in Asian markets, our watermelons tend to be skinnier. So yeah.
Wait, you said 365 pounds, right?
Yeah, roughly.
So technically, that would be for some of our viewers that use kilos. That would be about roughly 180 kilos.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, give or take. Give or take.
Alright.
Oh, how to check PC specs? That depends. Do you have a Windows or do you have a Mac?
Oh no, I think he's asking about yours.
Oh. Oh. My specs? That's a great question.
I know you bought a new graphics card right now.
I had to replace the graphics card because my last one burnt out. Yeah, hate it when that happens.
Unfortunate.
I was playing King of Fighters one day and like it blue screen like multiple times to the point of no return.
I see.
So it wiped out my. I had to buy a storage drive because it wiped out my SSD.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, and my SSD was the one that had the OS.
Just buy a bathtub worth of rubber band.
The thing is, here in this stream, we don't think.
We just believe.
We've also lost count as to how many rubber bands we put onto this thing.
Yep. One thing's for sure, we're at case number 3, and we had some casualties along the way, like a lot of broken rubber.
It's like they won't tell if you put spaghetti sauce on top of that.
This is an oddly chewy spaghetti.
Are you sure about that?
Well, to make the disguise more, wait, holy shit, it looks like pancit. Well, like to make the disguise more believable, you gotta mix it with if it's pancit canton, you gotta mix it with the spice and the oil and soy sauce. But if it's like pasta, you gotta like work hard, man, to mix it with the pasta sauce.
That's gonna be hella messed up though. Like if people actually like use like rubber
Chewy
bands.
spaghetti. The spaghetti's awfully chewy.
It's like his arms are heavy, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's
Spaghetti chewy.
rubber.
Oh yeah, that's right. We feed our guests rubber bands. Sigma male mindset, lads.
I swear this is my song whenever I go to the gym. Like my anime villain arc just like kicks in.
Just wait till you play Pokemon Violet.
Oh! Oh!
The Giga Chad Professor.
Giga Chad Professor. Oh my god.
As for me, I'm going to Mommy Dummy Caveman. I'm coming, Mommy Dummy.
Insert neuron sensor.
Exactly. Me activate brain. Me play Pokemon.
Oh.
Me have culture.
I was like, the designs are the concepts of both of the professors are interesting. I think this is definitely the first Pokemon game where we have two different professors also.
Yeah, and I like the concept too, like innovation versus culture, past versus future.
I think that also is a reflection of how society is viewed these days. This is a very good, which is a very accurate representation of that.
The one thing I'm hyped for is like the final forms of the starters, because all of them, in my opinion, look adorable.
Like Quaxley looks nice with his with his hair,
hat and all that.
the hairdo.
Yeah. But Fue Coco, oh my goodness, I want to like hold that bundle of joy.
Hey man, I'm here for Weak Cat, man.
Sprigatito.
Sprigatito.
Yeah, man.
I was like, you know, they was about to go on a tangent about this, but like if he sees Sprigatito like have stand on two legs, he's out of there.
You know, I mean, I don't mind it standing on two legs, but I get why people are tired. It can only take so much repetitive. I mean, heck, we made a key.
I mean, this
And ice cream.
this would be the representation of the Pokemon designs.
I can imagine.
Metaphorically speaking, I feel like that would be the case.
Like, imagine Game Freak Headward, Sugamori-san, we're running out of ideas. What do we do? Look at the supermarket. What do we have? Watermelon. Hi, new design desu ne. Oh, and like think about for a moment, like the stress that goes through like Game Freak's like illustration, studio and all that.
This probably represents the stress also that Game Freak has to go through.
Sugamori-san, they don't like the ice cream Pokemon.
I mean, Vanilla was. It's bulging.
Yeah.
Wait!
Yeah.
There's a joke in this book, man.
This is a PG-18 teacher.
I'm like, you notice it's about to burst. You're already going at like 5 miles per hour, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
Me, I picked a god today.
It's like you're going to challenge God today. I'm just preparing myself.
We're using a metal, like a.
Yeah, we're using aluminum, so
It's safer than.
I mean that was ceramic that we touched. We had earlier. I was like, and now I don't need to worry about my mom getting mad at me.
Yeah.
Oh! Don't do it!
What? Shape reminds me of like Gara's like gourd.
Oh my god!
Hey yo.
Oh boy! Man, you're not helping. Honestly, it's like big time anxiety taken to a whole different level.
Me, I reject my inhibition. I will go forward. The only thing that will stop me is death itself and getting castrated by a watermelon.
As like death call, like there's a knock on the door. It's like the Grim Reaper comes out.
And he has like the boom box ready, bro. He's ready to like dance in our graves too.
Like, dude.
Sigma Milgrass, boys.
Actually, yeah. Let me just.
Oh! Look at those 60mm cannons, bro.
Yeah.
That's the USS fucking Nimitz right there. Oh wait, no, shit, the Nimitz is the carrier. Fuck. That's the USS Yorktown.
Hey, man, I've been working, man. I was like, I'm flexing, and I was like, I don't know how much of a thing to like.
Man, that's bulky.
You're a man that knows no fear.
to warm up. It won't kill us.
That's the last thing. That's like our final words.
Woo, let's go.
And you're like, just quickly.
Yeah. Go ruin it.
I was like, as you guys can see here, we are.
Oh, there you go. Shape's changing again. Sides of the arm.
Oof. Moisture.
Okay, it's a good sign. We're reaching.
Let's
We're reaching, boys. Let's do this, Twitch chat. Let's go. We're digging for it. Well, not gold, but like fruit. Oh, we got a question for Dale. Monster Hunter? Ooh, that's a yikes from me. I think the 8-ball's more concerned about us getting blown up by a water than Monster Hunter.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll play Monster Hunter when I'm flying over to when I'm flying over to the
I heard there's like a new DLC, right? Dude, the fucking flagship monster looks pretty sweet.
Sunbreak. I'm just glad they're bringing back my boy Gore Magala, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, oh look, there's a message in the one on our group chat. Oh, it's Calvin. Never mind.
Yeah. The unit of helping. Oh, Valstrax. Yeah, dude. Valstrax is pretty scary, man.
I mean, have you tried the demo?
Yeah. Like, I played, Monster Hunter Double Cross, like the one in the 3DS.
Oh, the double cross. Looks. Oh.
But, man, when I first saw Valstrax, I'm like, shit, a fucking F-22 for a dragon? Sign me up, man.
What? What was that? No, there was another F-22 bomber in
Oh, see, Bezel... No, that's
that
B-22. Yeah, that's
That's
B-22.
freaking Bezel juice, man.
Yeah, man.
I was like, that's pretty much a flying
Bomber, dude.
Oh, who's the other monster? The annoying pickle. Oh,
Devil Joe.
Devil Joe.
Yeah,
The pickle, man.
The pickle.
The pickle.
Oh shit, these rubber bands have not been. Uh-oh.
I was like, I mean, you know, I've seen some of the character, I've seen some of the fan art for Devil Joe, and I gotta say, you know, he looks less intimidating, looks more much more adorable.
It's cool because yeah, like I think it's NCH Productions. They made like a cute animation of it, like old Devil Joe versus new. What's the question? Kissing my Neo Armstrong Cyclone Jet Armstrong.
The other, are bigger or smaller?
It is certain.
I guess we'll never know.
Uh-huh.
If it's bigger, okay, that's great. If it's smaller, I'm sure it has a great personality.
It's how the ship moves, guys. It's how your patrol boat moves. You may not have a USS carrier on below there, but if you have a patrol boat, if that thing can crash through the waves, let's go. Sign me up, baby.
I was like, pierce the heavens, why don't you? Does Green still watch the H4?
Sure. We're throwing shade at each other.
Oh no. You know what's crazy though? Like last night I was playing Tekken with some of my friends,
Yeah.
and they opened up the conversation and they're like, I was like, I just stepped in. I was like, hey guys, good to see you, man. It's been a while. And he's like, yo, bro, what's your favorite hentai? I'm like, what? I was like, what? I was like, yeah, what's your favorite hentai? I was like, what the hell? How the hell did we get into this conversation? I just stepped in. And then I jokingly said, Euphoria.
Oh. That hit your cup.
I'm like, man, you. I was like, It's even more confusing now because like when Euphoria is being mentioned, most people would think about the Netflix series,
Yeah.
but the weebs know for certain that it's a different Euphoria. It's messed up. It's messed up beyond belief too, bruh. Bro, why you gotta call me out like that? That's messed up.
Viking says he'll be
Bye, time.
an hour and 20. He fears what will what the watermelon will do to him.
I was like, where? It looks like a nut.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like a giant nut.
I'm thinking of like Gara's gourd or something like that.
I keep reverbing, going back into Spy
The fluids are leaking, brother.
What?
Yes, the fluids are leaking.
Is it breaking water?
Yeah, little by little.
Uh, here we have the birth of an abomination. the sign of a disaster.
Don't write that down.
Is it freaking?
I'm just like, be chill.
You ever seen Nacho Libre?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, such a great movie.
Mhm.
My favorite quote from the movie was, did you not tell that they were the chips of God?"
Holy shit.
I'm like,
It's funny because it's a true to life story, dude. That's the one that tripped me out.
really?
Yeah.
Even the one with my father was a deacon. And my
So,
mother was
it's more of an adaptation to a real story where, like, he was a wrestler to like, to make money for a church that was in need at the time. So the whole story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they're throwing the interest just to add to it.
Mhm.
It's like,
So what's interesting is some rubber bands are failing already. That means there's movement inside the watermelon. That's the question. Will Bakker read?
no, Forbidden Six numbers.
We're all guilty in the chat. The fact that we know we're all guilty, none of us are innocent.
As long as it's not 21100. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Watermelon gonna blow up. Now, and now the H word fucking sauce is flying around. Talk about a strange.
Very strange phenomenon indeed. I don't know. Some very creative art. There's some very creative artists out there, but I feel like, a lot of what bothers me though, like when the anatomy is like hyper exaggerated.
Good timing.
Yeah,
Good timing.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like the one thing, like I don't like it's very strange. Like when they put another entry point in your armpit, then the armpits. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's weird.
Not king shaming, but still, oh my god.
Or like they make like extremely like big thighs.
Yeah, the exaggerated parts and all that.
I'm like, it just doesn't feel natural. Like if you saw that on like an actual human being, and the thing is crazy is that they exist.
Oh yeah, there are.
There's world records being made for them, but in terms of like,
Okay, so we have one breach already.
oh, for real?
Yes, if you look at this area right here, they're like right here. This is our first breach, I think.
Yep. Don't stop the watermelon.
Let there be light.
And then next thing you know, there's an explosion coming out from.
And then I pull off a Frank. It's alive. It's alive.
I swear. We're gonna say hi to D a little bit earlier. I already feel.
If I ever go up to heaven, first thing I ask, do y'all have Wi-Fi?
Will I get Kazuha? Oh wow. Good for you.
Awesome.
I know the Kazuha banner like ends in 3 days, so.
Well, that's Genshin Impact, right?
Yeah, Genshin.
There you go. I see Skynet is favoring you today. Skynet's way of learning how humans deal with stupid. See.
You know what would be really cool? Like, I want to do a feature in the stream where like a random Pokemon comes out of nowhere, and like, as a viewer, you get an opportunity to catch a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I think I see. I've like closest thing I've seen was like you know how in Discord you have like a Pokemon bot and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it simulates an adventure and all that, and then you get to catch it.
Like, I think it would be nice to see Pokemon like pop up midstream, and then you can just have the opportunity to catch it.
Mm.
And then
Like there's also a chance it's a shiny or something.
yeah, like if it's on screen, that would be great. I think it would add a lot to the visual effect of it all. I would pay money to have that programmed onto the stream just to give a sense of interactiveness. I feel like that's one thing that like uh that stands out as a well, I wouldn't necessarily say like the graphic wise, but like I think one of the things that sets out like content creators from each other is that you know you have that sense of interactivity, you have that sense of involvement as a viewer.
Yeah.
Right. And so like when we think about stuff like this, we want to try to we don't want to just emulate like what other people are doing.
Yeah.
But you want to find ways to like, you know,
add your flair to it.
Yeah. I mean that's what makes it unique.
And like being the best version of the stream and all that.
Right. Like, you know what gets me though, like sometimes like there's people out there that will make content by taking other people's work.
Oh yeah, that's the one that irks me so much, man.
Right. And it's like it's I don't know what to say, man. Like I get it. The internet has provided a lot of sources, but like it's also open to copyright. Oh, I can feel the wet spot.
Yeah. This watermelon will hatch eventually.
It's like we're hatching an egg.
Yeah, man. I
was about I was about to carry and show you what's up.
All right, so so that for reference, that's 3 cases and half a case. So for our experiment, it took us 3.5 cases to break this watermelon.
God dang.
So we'll be back. We're gonna be doing a little cleanup, and then
Yeah, we'll grab the spoons right after. Don't touch that now. We'll
Yep.
be back soon.
Woo!
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Figures are okay.
yep. Figures are good.
okay.
Again, we'll do some cleaning.
Wait, where's Megumin?
Xbox?
Oh my God, Megumin's missing.
Oh, she's here.
Oh.
She's fine.
Oh, okay.
The force just pushed her away. All right, we're gonna do some sanitation.
All right, the Megumin's fine, guys. Megumin's fine.
Woo! Physics.
Oh,
Okay. Yep. Let's go on a little bit. Oh shoot! There's another fragment. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a lot of cleaning. Our first order of business is to clean the floors.
I don't know. Just spam the number 7 in chat or something.
Okay. Well, my plan was not supposed to carry this. Well, luckily it blew up because if it blew up in front of your monitor, I was about to like throw it. Holy Like the floors. There's fragments in the front too.
Dude, it knocked off the entire the rest of the rubber bands, man.
Dang.
That's strong.
Yep.
Bro.
Poggers. Actual poggers.
Be like, you know what? Maybe we should make Earl and Del Tino. uh,
Bro, I'm what? Yeah, just put that thing.
wait, what? I couldn't hear you.
I'm gonna send that clip, like the one with the watermelon top to you 100%, man.
Who are you sending that to?
Me.
Oh, shh.
My emotions for you be like bad.
And like it was in your hands too.
Your murder was in my
All right, ladies and gents, we're going to be returning in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Happy
All right,
birthday.
Twitch.
We're back. Welcome to the welcome to the watermelon mukbang stream.
Oh boy, our stream is now.
Wait, this is okay to read?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Dang, we're really doing this.
It's cool because when we destroyed the watermelon, it created a bowl for you. Portable, recyclable.
Actually, we don't wait.
Oh man, that's bad. Or sure we can't finish all of this. Wait, oh, we're muted. We're muted.
We're muted.
Fuck.
Oh wait, we're up.
All right, welcome to the mukbang, boys.
Welcome to the mukbang. It definitely feels a lot tender around this area here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a young watermelon.
All in that. Like questions.
Oh, that should be better. That's a hard tell. I wish I could tell. I mean, I like Genshin and all, but like, I feel like there could be a lot more potential out of it. Well,
We'll use one of these rubber band kits. Wait, oh yeah, but we have.
like, I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I didn't expect something. Like I knew it was gonna explode in bursts. I didn't expect it to. I didn't expect the damage to be not as impactful. For lack of a better word, I was like,
I'm glad it actually blew up because my first plan was I was planning to carry it and like show it close to the camera. Luckily, it blew up because if it blew up in front of like keyboard and setup, fuck,
I was
it'd
like,
be a
man,
bigger mess.
yeah, I was like, I feel like it would have. I actually want to go through that video again and just like look for the.
the time of death.
Mm-hmm. I was like, you just carried it in your hands and like, it was like it caved into pressure.
But it flew. That was the best part of it. It flew.
It flew with blue chunks.
So Twitch chat, y'all want some?
Want a watermelon?
A watermelon bowl
Oh.
available.
We'll deliver it straight to your house, straight from the Bakken Den. We'll sign it. We'll sign the watermelon here.
Y'all, Twitch chat, if you guys clip the part where it blew up, let me know. Just ping me in Discord. I got a special friend to send this to. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It didn't go viral, but it did blow up.
Fuck, I almost choked on my water.
Oh my god. Hey, we make smart decisions on stream.
Fuck.
Sometimes. It's not like we did what was it? iPod challenge.
Oh hell no. Hey man, I'd rather have this blow up in my face than to fucking destroy my liver.
How some people still survive after that is beyond me. But it's there. I hear though, the bigger the watermelon is, the sweeter it gets.
Yeah. This one's the more I know it sounds stupid, but this is the more watery one. Like it's it's like saying watermelon's made out of watermelon.
I mean, that's like saying if the grass smells like grass.
Ooh, we cold.
I mean, we just killed a watermelon today, so I mean, we know no bounds.
Again, we do not condone the wasting of food, so we're doing our part to save it at least.
No, you know what I never got as a child, like there's this weird trope in movies where like if kids refuse to eat their food, they're like, if you don't eat your food, you'd be wasting all the food for all the children that are starving in Africa, and I'm thinking to myself, I mean, if I waste the food here, right? Even if I didn't eat it, like how exactly would that food be distributed over to Africa?
I remember, it's funny you asked that because I remember a friend, like, he had, like, a counter fucking answer to that question, or, like, that statement. Like, if we're wasting food, fine, mail it. Mail the food.
They put a stamp on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know. When it comes to shipping, like policies are different when it comes to food, which makes me wonder, like how exactly do they ship food like from one place over to another?
So one thing's for sure, in, like, federal post office, they're gonna ask you if there's, like, liquids and perishables in there. And usually, perishables are gonna be like they're kind of like treated like chemicals and all that, like dangerous chemicals, and they separate it from, like, packages and all that. So yeah, it really depends. But what's interesting is, like, if you ship domestically in the States and, like, buy services that, like, sell pre-packaged food and all that, that's cool. But, like, there has to be, like, but the food that you're sending has to have, like, certain degree of, like, how it's, like, stored and all that, like,
Okay.
dry frozen and all that.
Okay.
Just Twitch chat. I'm eating water. Watermelon. Yeah. Our Sigma male stream ended like this.
Yeah, we're reaping the spoils of our victory.
Yep.
I was like, I'm still gonna play this song when I get Violet, just for the chat professor.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Bro, every battle song you have to play that.
oh, no.
Okay, my.
You know what it reminds me of? I did a mukbang back in 2018.
What was the dish?
So I ate 5 pounds of salad
Oh Jesus!
and 4 pounds of watermelon,
I
and this was in preparation for my eating challenge. So what's stupid was I put sriracha and mayonnaise on my salad,
Mm-hmm.
and I mixed
boy.
it with watermelon.
Yeah.
So my stomach was already telling me you are not good to go. I was like, my stomach was having a conga line, so I went straight to the bathroom and, like, vomited everything out.
Uh-huh. Considering how much you ate too.
Because I was saying, what I learned was, like, if you're preparing for a food eating competition,
Mm-hmm.
you actually need to expand your stomach like a muscle.
Yeah, right. That's what you told us last stream. That's true. And that's true.
It was just a horrible feeling, like when your stomach's not able to take it in,
Mm-hmm.
like you just immediately go straight into, like, let it out of your system.
The withdrawals are pretty tough too, right? Because, like, after you stop doing, like, those challenges, your stomach struggles to be satiated.
Exactly. Mm. Speaking of which,
Mhm.
I was actually watching a video on I was actually watching a video about bodybuilders and what happens to them after they retire from bodybuilding competitions. Because, like, for them, like, they keep up a very interesting physique. Like, when I look at bodybuilders like Ronnie Coleman and
Mm-hmm.
uh
Those dudes are Goliaths, man.
and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
So like, you see their form and their physique, man. It's like they were at the zenith of their form. But, like, after you stop, like, if you don't maintain, like, a regular schedule, like, you can see you could actually let loose drastically.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why is, like, for a lot of people who, like, work out, like, sometimes the payoff is much different. Like, Ronnie Coleman's iconic video where he goes, like, "Yeah, baby, lightweight," and then you see him on the bench, like, with 200-pound dumbbells on each hand,
Oh God.
and that's like, and the fact that he does it, like, The fact that he carries them as if they were 10 pounds, man, I swear, is absolutely insane. Like I was at the gym. I was at the gym last night trying to
Replicate it.
yeah, I was at the gym struggling to carry to do 5 reps on a 60 pound dumbbell. He makes carrying dumbbells look easy.
Like my usual weights is like 100.
That's like carrying what would be the best reference for like
I'm 170 pounds. That's carrying it. That's almost carrying 2 Arnells in each hand. Holy crap! So on paper, he can carry me like a fucking basketball. That's terrifying.
So technically he can carry you and Earl.
Holy shit! And he'll call us lightweight.
I was like, he called out lightweight, man. That's like some Baki level bodybuilding, man. I
Yeah,
swear.
man. Oh yeah, Baki's like
Physiques, man. Fucking Biscuit Oliver. What the?
Oh my god.
Dude, he turns into a ball. You can't make this up, man.
I would actually like to hear your thoughts on this because I was looking at it. I saw a video on TikTok, and the question was, who would win in a fight? Would it be Batman or would it be Baki?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, Batman knows about 153 different types of martial arts.
You have to keep in mind, though, Batman also fought like aliens and gods and all that.
Hmm.
While Baki fought fucking like jacked up freaking human beings.
Dude, some of them don't even look like they're in that physique. But you know what's scary about that? It's like some of the characters in Baki are actually based off of actual humans, man. And to see that of that physique.
Like Biscuit Oliver's like a very famous example because he's actually based off a bodybuilder. I forgot what was his name though. Yeah, they used him as a base.
It's like who names their kid Biscuit though?
Right.
That's something I would name my dog though. Like, here Biscuit.
And if you ever forget, he's Cuban.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not African American, or like he's a mix, but like people always forget he was born in Cuba.
No, but the thing is, like, with many people from South America, some of them have much darker complexions. Like, for example, Jamaica's a very very good example of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Or,
I can actually.
or Dominican Republic, yeah. Like,
I apologize, Miku. I am the one who murdered the watermelon. Now I will.
this is definitely what it comes down to.
But I think not only that, like the thing about Baki is like the fucking martial arts, fucking like the whip strike and all that. Jesus, whip strike, the poison hand and all that, and, like, and there's like other techniques that are pretty like nasty. Showery, yes, showery. I will now use the force that you use against me, and like be one with it or something. Like flow with the force, so you won't get damaged.
And the philosophy for Baki is very interesting because like every villain in that series asks you like do you know what it truly means to die?
Oh yeah,
Kind of thing.
like, and if you watch the 2018 one, it's the prisoners arc. I will run to I will go to Japan to no defeat.
Yeah, that was the concept. Was like
the 2018 arc, the prisoners arc.
like he traveled all over the world just to see what it's like to be defeated.
Fucking, but like, I thought those prisoners were like fucking crazy, but the fact that like the peeps in Japan are crazy, I'm like, oh goodness. But one of my favorite prisoners was Doyle, man. He was such an interesting concept. Being a living weapon, like he installs like blades in his body and all that works like a machine. That's pretty cool.
Now, if that was actually based off on an actual human being, I would be terrified to have like to meet somebody that has blades coming out of their body. That's like some JoJo level type.
Not only that, like his body also has like it's kind of like a mid. Dude, he has like a freaking like an electric pacer, like for his heart and all that to control his like blood. That stuff.
Ooh.
And like he also has like an exoskeleton that helps him like make his punches and kicks faster.
That's like some cybernetic level type shit though. Like
Exactly.
when you look
The
at
best part is he's from Great Britain. He's either from Great Britain or Scotland. I'm trying to remember which one.
Scotland.
Yep. It's cool because his voice actor is Dio's voice. Like the best part.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, freaking Boyle.
I was like, Dio's British also.
with prosthetic or not with not cyber, like exoskeleton enhancements. Yeah, I wiped off the thing.
So Cyber Dio.
Yeah, in a way.
Is he blonde too?
No. Eventually, if just for spoilers, spoiler alert. For those who didn't watch Rocky 018 yet, he ended up getting captured, and then losing sight on one eye, and then being deaf. But I think he lost sight with both eyes eventually. But yeah, and all of the prisoners eventually got captured and all that.
I would think with that level of I would think essentially with that level of like technology, there's going to be some sort of there's going to be some sort of consequence that comes in line with it too.
Oh yeah. In his fights, those like the parts that he installed in him, they will break. Like they actually do get damaged. Like if you want to repair it, you got to do the surgery.
Yeah, you have metals inside of your body. I mean, for the most part, it's not surprising to a lot of us that we actually have metals inside of our body.
I think the number one providers are blood, right? The iron.
Yeah, iron especially. Like when you have like specific type metals like inside of your body, like I just think of like, if materials have a very short some materials don't have a very short lifespan, if you will. So like some of like because of that, and you also have to consider oxidation, like
Rust and all that.
yeah,
You know what terrifies me about like metal in your body? Even in a microscopic level, metal's sharp.
exactly.
That's the terrifying part.
And to be able to take out microscopic parts in your body, like if you inhale asbestos, for example,
Oh yeah.
like unfortunately, like asbestos, like as much as we try to ban asbestos, like asbestos is still has still been around, but it's enough to cause cancers because of the micro, I think it's glass.
Fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
Getting into.
And so
It's pretty crazy too because it's only around this generation we found out how bad it was, and the people who truly suffer were the people prior to like the discoveries and all that. Those are the people who had it harder because they don't know long term effects of this.
right, so like you don't think it's a bad thing, but when you think of it from a bigger scale, ironically speaking,
Yeah.
like if you inhale the particles that go in and have them go inside of your body,
Yeah.
they're powerful enough to cut critical parts of your body. So
Yeah.
like your lungs, your heart, your blood vessels, those essentially would get out of the way. Because of that, like even with surgeons, right? They have a much harder time trying to extract them because of the size of the
Like the
fibers, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And that's a terrifying thing to think about. Like,
Hey, yo, we hit the 2-hour mark, baby. Let's go.
Is it really the 2-hour mark? Wow.
I went by quickly, especially with the rubber bands and all. Like
I'm new.
installing them.
Bro, you were going at it like a
Hell
madman. Like,
yeah, baby! Again, the worst that can happen is it hits our nuts, but luckily it only made a mess.
yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do.
But really though, I was confident it was gonna pop yet, so I was willing to carry it in front of the screen. But because of the pressure change and all that, it popped. I told myself, at least I did not move forward. I only lifted it up a little bit and went completely, and that's it. But if I went more forward to the screen to show it to Twitch chat, boom.
I mean, the fact that it pushed Megumin out
It makes sense. It can explode.
Oh. It was like more like Cannon Potter.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. I think.
But yeah, Twitch chat, do me a solid. That shit. I'm going boom.
Oh man.
Got a special friend who wants to see.
I I can already imagine. I bet. Just terrifying to think about
This just
something.
caught me off guard that it blew up at that time. Physics is a really fun thing.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And we today we tried to defy physics. Physics
How
one.
do the TikTokers do it? Do they just like they put one rubber band and they just fast forward to the end or something?
I believe it. No, what they
Or
would
they do like a fast forward video?
not exactly a fast forward video, but like what they'll do is like they'll highlight the part where it gets to like the very
Oh, okay.
the very end where they show the point of explosion,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Our own will like.
what I've noticed is also that they put the rubber bands at like the top of like closer to the top.
Oh, okay.
I think that's to minimize the impact. But because of the rubber bands that we worked with, like we had to like go all the way down.
Yeah, because they're cheaper.
Yeah, I you know like upon inspection expect upon inspection of the watermelon. Upon inspection of the watermelon, I would have essentially thought that it would have like it would have been a lot harder, kind of like a bullet, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you're dealing with rubber, and when you put rubber against something, and especially with the rubber, watermelon, like you would imagine that the like it would be a lot tough harder for force to feel.
Yeah.
This one it didn't hurt, but like the point of impact kind of felt like if somebody threw a banana in your face. Kinda.
Okay, yeah, something like you're right.
Like even if you threw the banana your hardest, like it wouldn't kill somebody.
But what's cool is that we got a bowl. It was convenient. Like we ended up cutting a bowl. Saves us the effort of like getting a paper plate.
Yeah, I find that very adorable.
Then it splits to the greater bowl. Okay, we'll give this to Puff Puff and Dale.
This
They're gonna eat it live.
is like the spoils of the war.
Yeah, man. Better eat it. That's a waste of $8. But man, that watermelon's good. But I'm full, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm full too. Especially after spotting in Monaco, like I felt like my stomach was about to burst. But you know, we do what we do. And what we did today, we did for content
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, it was fun as hell.
and for science.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like $20 right there, baby.
oh, without a doubt. But anyways, that pretty much concludes.
Is that the clip on the chat? Hey,
Is it?
let's check it out. Let's check the fucking the point of impact.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh,
Oh,
let's see.
What?
Is that the one?
I don't think this was the.
I think it was on chat.
It's probably on the memes.
I know the. Oh no, the Skynet 8 ball.
Wait. All right. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that you guys see what I'm seeing. All right. So here's what I'm looking at the moment. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm looking at here.
Oh, this is during let's go.
Hey! Hey! Let's not talk about that.
It's clipped, boys. It's forever in the internet. I think you passed by it. It's on the chat replay. Yeah. I think you have to scroll up a little higher.
Okay, I'll take a look at the
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the chat replay. Because I think it may where the hell is it? Because if anything, I might
Yeah.
was it this one? Okay. Oh, it was already broken, man.
Ah. Oh, we'll see it
Yeah.
once it goes live. Ugh.
we've got a lot of memes to break down, but unfortunately we have only got so little time left.
Doing the next one for sure.
Oh yeah.
That'll be our next to-do list. Let's review the based memes.
Alcohol with crack. Failing with crack.
Overthinking. Playing crack. Toxic friends crack. Playing crack. Netflix marathons with crack. Oh, of course. Fake influencers with crack.
Fake influencers. It reminds me of that guy. That guy's like, what would you rather have? Would
Oh,
you
no.
have salad or would you have pizza?
It's definitely not this rabbit food.
Oh my god.
Shade.
Mm.
Rabbit food.
Vince is something, I tell you. Not very convincing though. All right, let me take a look at this one.
What's this? Oh no, I saw this.
What? Wait, what? Hold on.
So, the little kid had a Mewtwo. Okay, usually in this matchup, Mewtwo should be Mewtwo should be faster in this matchup. But okay, my assumption is that I think it's a level 50 matchup, and there's a
The Gengar was faster
either that.
and type advantage.
I think he probably got. I think he managed to tank Psychic or something. Somehow, I don't know. He tanked Psychic or he was Ghost
I mean,
King.
Gengar Gengar is pretty frail for the most part. Like,
Oh no,
he's-
Focus Sash!
Oh!
Focus Sash! Focus Sash!
I mean,
Tank the first hit, then finish off with
I
a
mean,
Ghost Sneak.
I would think the kid's just beginning, right? So he's trying to get into Pokemon. He's like, I have found a legendary. I think he's very strong. I'm gonna put him into battle. I was like, no IV training, no EV training.
Yeah, probably
This,
that.
this guy probably maxed out like
Just
EV
the
training.
levels or something.
Yeah.
Level 100 means not necessarily unfortunate. But it's so funny though. Yeah, probably that Focus Sash like hampered his plans, man. The poor kid was so happy too.
I was like, man, this kid's never gonna play Pokemon again. I can already see it, man. Dude's like, so.
You know what scares me? Not doing 2v2s yet.
Oh, does it?
It's hard, man. Harder format.
You have to think a lot more with the doubles match. Yeah,
man.
but it's fun. It's fun to look at though. Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's the hype is not seen as much with the Pokemon VGC here. But like, when I watch lives, when I watch the VGCs on YouTube, man,
Yeah,
those guys can really hype it up.
And not only that, dude, the thinking game is insane, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking when I do 2v, like I'm yeah boy. I play a bit of meta sheet too. Like you'll see me with Grimmsnarl, with Prankster, with Light Clay, spam the screens, cock block the damage.
I found Grimmsnarl to be a very interesting Pokemon typing because it's fairy and ghost type, and no, it was a fairy and dark type, fairy ghost type,
Fairy Dark.
very dark.
Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, I found that to be a very annoying combination because, well, one thing, like, you have a lot of I can see why Grimmsnarl is very there's a lot of reasons why Grimmsnarl is very popular in the meta at the time.
For my experience, and for a lot of people who use Grimmsnarl, you can use in DPS. Like, but a lot of people love to use him for his Prankster ability. What Prankster does is grants you priority on not attacking you. Disgusting, fucking
Yeah.
spam screens and all that. Yeah, that's me. I'm those types of player guys. Sorry, Twitch chat.
I was like- It's also the reason why Sableye was also an annoying force to
Oh,
deal
yeah.
with.
And not too long ago, we got like if you still play Pokemon Sword and Shield, you get a free Sableye because it won, I think in Korean Nationals.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, dude, Sableyes are surprising. Dude, every time as a kid, I like Sableye. Oh man, Sableye's trash. But then as I grow older, what the heck is
No, Sableye is goated, man. Like
man.
I will have a like Sableye is like already like automatically in my team set because of how versatile
for sure.
Sableye is. And it's tanky.
Oh yeah,
It's super tanky
and
for
what
some.
scares me, it's base form. And it's just one evolution, without any mega. That thing is
Right.
tanky for a base form Pokemon.
Dude, Mega Sableye was definitely a trip, man.
Oh yeah, I think when he megas, he gets Prankster. Very yucky.
That's disgusting. But that's what I liked about Sableye. Is like, when you have Sableye on your team, it's a lot harder to kill any of your Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it's like light screen, ice screen. Ooh.
and then Grimstar whispers to your your enemy player like bashing us. I'm like, just like Clay too.
Unless you have a Pokemon that has Wall Break, then you're like, oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think Mold Breaker goes through screens. Oh, I have to double check it because I know and like and you'll always have that like small percentage of people. I have Brick Break. I'm like, what? What's Brick Break?
Yeah, it's like,
The surprise motherfucker move right there.
it's like broke your wall.
It's a big okay then moment for me. One of my favorite Pokemon is also the Alolan Ninetales.
Oh
Fucking,
man.
Especially if you have an Ice Team and all that. But the unfortunate part about Ice Team is like they're pretty squishy. Then what I do is like usually when I get if Alolan Ninetales is positioned like it's first in my team, like the teammate Pokemon that are with my Alolan, they have like stuff like safety goggles. And I'll probably have like a spare ice type they can take on tail and all that.
My favorite
Fun stuff.
My favorite pairing was like having a Alola Ninetales and the Ice Cube in the mix.
Oh
So
yeah.
like, so the thing was like, I'll attack. Because you know, Hail's already taking form, right?
Yeah.
So like when Ice Cube's in there, like he has a move. He has a if a Pokemon attacks him with a physical attack, like he loses his cube, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't take damage. But then all you need to do is like resummon a little Ninetales again, and boom, Hail
Oh,
again.
yeah.
It's like Ice is back. It's an annoying recycle ability.
What terrifies me about Hail, aside from doing damage to all Pokemon who are ice types, it increases the accuracy of Blizzard. Blizzard hits fucking hard, man. Like I know its accuracy is at 70, but when that shit hits, bro, it's a big ouchie moment for everyone.
I think one of the most annoying typings I saw was like when I was watching what was his name?
Is it Wolfie?
Yeah, Wolfie VGC. He was doing a showcase on a Pokemon combination, and basically it was Snorlax and Persimmon. So the idea was like you so uh Snorlax would have a move that passes an item to another Pokemon,
Yeah.
and then what Persimmon would do is Persimmon would throw the item onto the opponent, and
Flick, yeah,
when he flicks, you have the chance to burn, poison, or paralyze Pokemon, and that was no. Here's the even more annoying part was that if you Snorlax has recycle,
Oh yeah.
so like it's like pass. Bah!
It makes sense too. Like it's fitting a Persimmon, the football player, and then Snorlax is the stereotypical fat coach pretending he knows everything.
He's like he's a shot put coach, man. And, like,
That meme, like how it's the stereotype how coaches all look like I keep getting the main villain of Spider-Man Morales, like that big dude.
oh,
I'm trying to remember. Big bald dude and all that. He's a buff guy. I forget his name. Shit.
I think I know where you're talking. Not Kingpin, right? Not
Oh yeah, they're Kingpin.
Kingpin. Okay.
Like how every PE coach looks like Kingpin. Stereotype.
Oh man.
Oh shoots.
All right. I think yeah, we've definitely come to the point where we've definitely finished off our our podcast. As you can see, for those of you that just tuned in, here's the result of our watermelon.
We're geniuses.
We're too full to finish the rest of this watermelon. As you can see here. Sorry, we have weak stomachs.
Yeah.
I'm
We're not cows, unfortunately.
gonna tell you, man, the training is gonna be a lot more annoying when we get back when I get back into training tomorrow. I was like, ooh.
Especially since we ate a lot of fiber too. Ooh.
Yeah. So quick announcement, guys. Unfortunately, we're not going to be having a podcast this Sunday, as I'm going to be off island at the moment. I'll be running 5K in Oregon, so I won't be back until the next podcast, which is on the 30th.
Ew.
Oh, sorry, the 31st.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Be a long
Sorry, no,
one.
24th actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I look at my calendar and I'm like, man, it's almost the end of summer. I can already feel it.
Ugh, right.
Then I have to go back, do work.
I know. It's like for me, it's like joining the workforce and all that. Summers are not gonna be is gonna be a lot different for me, especially since I'm planning to work law enforcement and all, and there's no such thing as summer vacation. Just summer coffee the problem.
And it does make me
Coffee addiction.
it does make me a lot more thankful that I did become a teacher. But I mean, everybody has different workflows. I'll tell you one thing, for the amount of vacation that I get, it does not it there's a reason why. Like we do a lot of off we do a lot of work outside of class hours. So lesson planning and homework putting up grades. That's something that sometimes we do outside of our work hours.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I honestly, like, it's been a very productive summer, and yeah, I'm definitely trying to make the most of it. For the most part, thank you guys again for tuning in. You guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. If you guys haven't checked out the merch yet, make sure to check out our merch page. We got some shirts. We got
Little hoodies, baby.
we got hoodies. We're gonna be working on a design. It was supposed to come. It was supposed to roll out this month, but most likely we'll probably gonna be rolling out the next merch design a couple of months from now. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys want to join us off screen, check out our Discord page. We got a lot of peeps there.
And a lot of based memes.
Yes, a lot of base.
It's the Valhalla of memes, guys. Let's go.
Let's not forget the socials. Please, if you guys haven't checked out socials yet, you can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, as well as TikTok. And finally, please make sure to join the raid. We're gonna be looking for a peep that's currently streaming at the moment, and yeah, just spam the raid command. You guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing.
Let's see who we can
Yeah, who are we going to bother today is a great question. Let's pay a visit to pay a visit to my good friend. Let's pay a visit to my good friend from Switzerland. Sunny. She's currently playing Valorant right now, so make sure to give her the Hafide Tolemak spirit right now. Alright. Anyways, I love you guys. You guys have been amazing. And as always, stay groovy, y'all, and peace out. I'll see you guys on the next stream.
Laters, everyone.
Peace! Towards the sky.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
Okay. Are you putting out your actual post?
Okay, you got it?
There you go.